Kitchen with Indiana Grown, talking maple syrup. It is syrup season. Chris Wolzak is here from BooYah Shrubs. There's a step there. With BooYah Shrubs, okay, first off, what is the shrub part of BooYah Shrubs? Because
we started with my sister creating an apple cider vinegar concoction called a shrub, which is fruit infused, a little bit of sugar to cut the acidity, and then you'll add spices and different teas to make a flavor out of it. And you can add that to drinks or use it as a marinator. It's a health drink. Apple cider vinegar, you know about that.
I was going to say, I know some folks will do that. I'm a vinegar tongue myself. I absolutely love it. Being pregnant's not helping that too. I love it. Anything with that flavor in it. But this, you were telling me in a commercial break, and we've got to get into this. This shagbark hickory syrup is another one of your really popular products that folks don't know about.
Well, I befriended Gordon Jones, who came up with the process of making shagbark hickory syrup almost 25 years ago. And there's a story, he had discovered it from an old woodsman, and his great-great-grandmother had made shagbark syrup. It's 200 years old that we know of. Google origin of shagbark hickory syrup. You'll find Gordon's story in there. And so we took it over a couple of years ago to help him make it. He's passed now, but we carry on making the shagbark hickory syrup.
So what's so different about it? I mean, it's not your normal tap the tree and get the sap out.
Gordon was quite an alchemist, so what it does is he found the recipe calls for harvesting shagbark from a hickory tree.
This is actual shagbark.
It sheds from the tree. It naturally comes off. The tree doesn't die. And we process that. We extract the flavors out of that. And
out of this?
Out of the bark. Shagbark hickory syrup.
Okay, because I'm not seeing like sap, you know, like
no, there's no
from
sap.
The syrup, but no, it's
processed with the bark itself, and that's what took a little while for Gordon to discover was the how to get that to taste quite right.
Right.
So we have the secret recipe, and we've been making shagbark hickory and selling it at the city markets and the farmers markets around the area for a while. It's been used by almost every restaurant guy in the city.
No way.
Piazza sells it at wholesale, and he's distributed for decades now. A lot of creative chefs have figured out how to use this substitute for maple syrup.
How would you describe the flavor then? How is it different?
Well, you're going to get a woody flavor, kind of a smoky flavor. I'm going to ask you if you'd like to have
I'm actually going to try it.
You can do that.
Is this shagbark?
That's the shagbark syrup.
I'm going to taste it and describe it, but while I'm tasting it, I want you to tell me how you would describe it to somebody who's never had it.
Well, the smoky, woody, there's not a tangy, it's smooth. The woody and smoky flavor really comes out, and
it's like a campfire. That's how I'm feeling.
That's the greatest.
It's like a syrup campfire.
I'm going to use that. We're going to call it campfire.
You get that, like, I said smoky, woody. It's like you're out with your friends in front of a big bonfire. But it's better than the s'more that you have with it, right?
Everything. Ice cream, you put it on. We found yams or Brussels sprouts. If the kids won't eat Brussels sprouts, try a little bit of this. And it's not maple syrup, so they're going to taste something different in there.
Different content in there.
Glazed food, yeah.
You have other syrups I want to ask you about next hour. So hold on to that for a second. First, though, for folks who want to get this at home, where can they buy it?
Well, we'd like you to go to the farmer's market for it, but Market Wagon carries it online, which is a fantastic service, or you can go to Good Earth at retail. You can find us at BooYahShrubs.com.
Yeah, I love it. I love it.
When you taste the vinegar, you'll shout out.
Go BooYah at the end of that. Fantastic. I'm awake now if I wasn't before. We'll check in another hour. Thanks for coming in. Marcus, over to you. You got to try this,
That's fascinating.
You do got to try this.
It really is interesting. Campfire in a cup. I love it.